Throughout the interview process, you are, of course, looking for the right fit. And what's not a fit today, of course, will not be a fit a year from today. Just as candidates can sometimes leave out a few important details, not because they're bad people, but because they're scared that the truth may not be what you, the hiring manager, wants to hear, hiring managers can sometimes do the same. Maybe you really want your star candidate with the relationships and the track record, and out of fear of this candidate potentially dropping out of the process, maybe you leave out some key details or fail to dig deep enough to uncover what truly drives this candidate to see if you have a long-term fit. Once I connected with a candidate about an opportunity and noticing that he had only been in his current role for about a year, of course, I asked him why he was again open to looking. And he shared with me that during the interview process with his current company, the territory had remained fuzzy. They really wanted him. He really liked the hiring manager, the company, and the product, and ultimately he did accept their offer. However, after stepping into the role, he learned that the territory covered 3 states, which for him would have been a deal breaker. And then shortly after that, the territory grew to cover 5 states. So now, just a year later, he was again looking. Another candidate shared that she had been courted for a company for months. And finally, after a lot of interaction over a long period of time, she accepted their generous offer. However, on the first day of employment, she learned of an important detail that had been previously left undisclosed. And this one detail was so significant that it was a determining factor in whether the opportunity was truly a fit. It turns out it wasn't, and she couldn't stay employed. The company ended up paying her a hefty severance package, and having invested a lot of time and now a lot of money, they were not going to get back. We want what we want. It's human nature, and that's not anything to beat ourselves up about, but it is something to be aware of. Awareness is the first step in creating change. And just as the candidate can sometimes leave out important details in efforts to get what they want, hiring managers can sometimes do the same. And then when you do manage to sometimes squeeze your star candidate into a box that never really fit, it won't take long for them to figure that out. And then you will be right back where you started, only now worse off, having invested a lot of time, energy, and money for a short-term gain and a long-term loss, and having to start the process over again with now your confidence having taken a hit, maybe disruption in the territory with the customers feeling some confusion and uncertainty, and now continuing to even potentially spread the team a little thin to cover the bases while you start your search over again. It's actually okay to not always get what we want. However, in being fully transparent at the start of your search, you are more likely to get what you need.